We're set up on the tripod. Hi guys, Gary here, trail name Jasper. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining us today. We have two backpacks. We have my trusty Osprey Aether 70-litre backpack, an amazing pack. We also have our Mcinley 65 plus 10-litre backpack. Now, there's a huge difference. This one costs 400 Canadian dollars. This one cost me 65 Canadian dollars. Can a $65 backpack be anywhere near? Can it compete with a $400 Osprey backpack? Well, I bought this Mcinley backpack about, maybe 6 weeks ago on a ridiculous sale that I got via email from, it was rather Sports Check or Atmosphere, same company, outfitters here in Ontario, selling this and many other items at some really exceptional deals. In fact, for the past 3 months, I've purchased many deals. Gear like the backpack, footwear, several different pairs of trail runners, which have been absolutely amazing for what I've been wanting to do. So today, what we're talking about is, we're talking about backpacks. We're comparing a $65 backpack to a $400 backpack. And again, can there be any comparison? Can it compare? Well, let's dig in. So first of all, let's talk a little bit about the construction of this Mcinley. First of all, something I really do want to show you is how easy, and I'm blown away by this. There's a little strap here, which you can pull on this strap, and it will make, it will adjust for you the height of the shoulder straps. Absolutely amazing. I love how easy this moves up and down. It's absolutely amazing. It's got to be the simplest adjustment I've ever seen on a backpack. Extra small, small, medium, large, extra large. Of course, I'm tall, 6'2". I use extra large, but you know, again, the actual changing of that particular system, of that strap, is absolutely amazing. Super simple. It's called their Fit 2.0 Vario. I just love Mcinley's way of adjusting these straps, shoulder straps. Lots of padding, stitching, amazingly well done. Zippers on this, awesome. I do not believe they will all let you down. The hip straps, very well padded, very well shaped, very comfortable. Both sides, of course, has a water bottle container, a water bottle sleeve. That's fine. They're not particularly deep, just to the top of my hand, but there is an adjustable strap here that also holds the top of the bottle, and it works just fine. I have about 200 miles now with full load on this particular pack. I've had it out for a couple of 2 day, 1 night, overnight adventures, as well as lots of kind of elevation gain hikes, which I do in a particular day, 3, 4, 5,000 feet with full pack of 40 pounds. And it's performed very well. All the clips, all the straps on this backpack are absolutely solid. Look at the size, look at the construction of the hip strap. Amazing, solid, large, easy to manipulate, even with big gloves on in cold weather. Very easy to open and close. Great adjustment system on this particular backpack. Absolutely love that. Okay, the inside. Now, again, it says right here that's the Yukon 65 plus 10. So a 75-litre backpack. Okay, fine. Well, one negative right off the get-go, right off the bat, that I want to talk to you about is there's no way this is a 65 plus 10-litre backpack. This Aether is a 70-litre backpack, and there's just no comparison. This will hold another 30 to 40% more than this particular backpack will. So this cannot be a total of 75 litres if this one's 70 litres. It cannot be. It's physically smaller. You know, if I was to guess, I'd say this is a 55-litre backpack at most. could possibly be 60, but I'm highly doubting it. But anyhow, having said that, it has two inner closures, one strap on the top, like so, and then a second one, which is absolutely amazing. I love that. And a strap at the top, which, by the way, on Mcinley's website demonstrating this particular bag, they actually use this section has a sleeping bag or rolled quilt kind of holder, if you will, or storage. I like that. It does have a sleeping bag compartment at the bottom. Tends to be small. The whole bag tends to be pretty small. Nowhere near, again, the same as this particular bag here. Just no comparison in that regard. Okay. Access. Of course you have access to the top. You also have access to the front. Absolutely amazing for getting at your gear. I love that. Most backpacks have that. Nothing kind of special, nothing fancy by any means, but it's very, very, very useful. It also has a ice pick or a trekking pole holder on the side. You know what? For $65, I do not think you can actually get a better backpack. I really don't. For the money a person's paying for this particular backpack, I think it's absolutely great. Now, how then does that Mcinley for $65 compare to the Osprey Aether 70 liter? Well, first of all, the Osprey is 1.2 pounds heavier than the Mcinley. The Mcinley is 4.1 pounds empty weight. The Osprey is 5.3 pounds empty weight. It is not for the faint of heart. It is not an ultralight backpack by any means. Neither one of them are. But it does have some excellent features on this particular bag. Very similar to what the Mcinley has. In fact, some of the Mcinley features are actually better. Oh, one thing I did neglect to mention, and I'm going to do it now because I believe that this is important about the Mcinley, and I apologize for kind of jumping back and forth here. But on the hip belt, it only has one pocket. Now, this pocket is super large, granted, but it only has one. Now, it is super large. Nothing on that side. You could hang a little molly there if you wish, your own little pocket, your own little pack, but it only has one. So I just want to point that out. Even though it's a very big one, that one hip pocket holds as much as both of the hip pockets or the hip belt pockets on my Osprey. It's that big. So I did want to point that out before I went any further. Okay, so the Osprey. Again, nice tall entry. It just has the one strap for closing, which is just fine. Works perfectly well, and it will do so for years. Very, very, very well built. You can actually see when you start looking at the construction of this particular bag why a person is paying $400, although there's not $335 difference between these two bags. Nowhere even close, believe me. So again, a very, very, very reliable, comfortable, super comfortable, more comfortable than this, significantly more comfortable than the Mcinley, no doubt about that. But not saying the Mcinley is uncomfortable, it's not. It's just the Osprey is more comfortable. Why is it more comfortable? Well, it has Osprey's own anti-gravity system. The anti-gravity system is simply designed to keep the top of the pack away from the shoulder. This in turn is going to make two things happen. It's going to help allow air pass through the back between the pack and your back to help reduce sweating, but more importantly, it gives it this anti-gravity kind of sensation, if you will. It's simply, on Osprey's point of view, it simply makes you believe you're not carrying as much weight as you really are. Now, I have carried this for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles, and I will say, when this is full loaded, any backpack is full loaded, you do know you've got 40 pounds on your back, but it is super comfortable. Okay, Water bottle pouches, both sides, significantly deeper than what the Mcinley has. Also, it has the front entrance, so you can have a smaller bottle, if you wish, in the front for easy access. You don't have to take the pack off to get to that bottle. It's got all the bells and whistles as far as straps are concerned, the ice pick strap, the trekking pole straps. And again, the overall construction of this Aether, or this Osprey Aether 70 liter, is impeccable. There's no doubt about that. The straps, the stitching, the zippers, absolutely top notch. Will last forever, will not fail. So it brings us to a quick conclusion here, and it really is just a short video just to really introduce you to this Mcinley more than anything else, but also to say, well, look, can a $400 backpack be worth $400 when you can buy this Mcinley for $65? Well, the answer is no, it can't. The bottom line is this: if I'd have never owned an Osprey, I would not know what the differences are between these two packs. Now that I own both of these packs, I don't think there's anywhere even close to a $335 value difference between these two packs. I would use this Mcinley tomorrow in a heartbeat, and if it was the only backpack I'd ever owned, I would be 100% happy with it. So the point is this: you don't always get what you pay for, although in most cases you do. I get that, but you don't always get what you pay for, because there's no way there's a $335 difference between these two packs. Just wanted to point that out. When you're shopping for a backpack, shop, look around. One other thing I forgot, and I really do need to tell you about this, and I apologize about forgetting things, but I've just come back from a 100-kilometer bike ride on my bike, and I guess I'm a little tired. But anyhow, of course, the Osprey has an exceptional back stretch pocket. You use this, I use this constantly. Could this be a game changer? Yeah, in some respects it is. The Mcinley simply does not have that. It has areas to strap things to, but it does not have that pocket. So it has an excellent brain, an excellent lid, as I say, lots of space in there, but it doesn't have that pocket. Another little point I should mention: this brain comes off the Aether. Well, it comes off this one too, but it also has a new little flap that folds over the top to act as the lid, and this has straps inside here that when you take it off, the straps undo and it becomes a small day pack using the brain of the lid of this particular backpack. So that's kind of a very nice feature, although in truthfulness, I don't want to be carrying those straps around with me, because you take them with you everywhere you go. And I simply don't need that. Okay, sum it all off. Which one will I use on, by the way, my upcoming, just next week, my upcoming July the 1st start date of the Ganaraska Trail here in Ontario, Canada, 500 kilometers from Port Hope to Glen Huron. So I'm going to be doing that starting, as I say, July the 1st. I'm going to be doing that with a good friend of mine, Andre, who, by the way, is a PCT crown holder for class of 2019. So I just want to throw that in there. We are doing that trail starting next week. Which pack am I going to use? It's still up in the air. I haven't 100% decided, but I'm hoping I can make the Mcinley work, simply because it is 1.2 pounds lighter. Hey, Gary here, Trail Name Jasper. You know what? Be careful out there. Enjoy your hiking. Try to keep away from any strange bugs that's out there, because, oh, it's terrible. I'll talk to you next time. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.